And welcome to another episode of SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. I'm Brain Stabbity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbed, and I realized that we made a small mistake. We totally skipped Gogg Day. Let's go do that first. Because that ends in 2 days, and we need to have that done. It's gonna be water use, drain sea, yes. Oh, apparently the Goof Custom works well in seas. Says that Penelope can fly over. Master Gundam Wing Zero, yeah, good. Aim, Master Asia, Hero. Let's see which, if any, of our pilots do anything good. Looks like none of them, so we'll just take the QC boost. Master of Asia is like Master of Orion, but in somewhat smaller scale. No, that is his name. His name is Master Asia. Master Asia, the undefeated of the East. You'll become the master of the East, West, North, South, and Center. With all that, he will become Super Asia. Victory condition, defeat Korkalasa. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure which one is supposed to be which. You're not the one that has crazy defense, do you? There we go. Lhasa. Really? No info about him at all? It's a silly name, but then this is par for the course for Gundam. Exactly! Gundam is all about its silly names. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. That's what the Gundam can do, but, Gundam, Amuro Ray, details, yeah, you know, 532, melee. Head on down. Wow. Wow. You just cannot do any damage to him. 90,000 attack. Yeah. $90,000 attack power in the Gundam. got a little rolling buster rifle to take out some dudes. Yeah, just more Xeon remnants. Zero damage, literally. You won't get anything done there. The Gogg remnant took like 700k. Ugh. Right. Blowing our dudes up. There's a Gogg. And that whole left side might still be useful, but eh. Yeah, still only barely gonna make a dent. This is not gonna counterattack. You can also end turn and the RX-78 can counterattacks. I know, but something about this wants me to play silly. Keep these dudes here on the side that don't mean anything. And there's our victory. Yay, we got the SP. Yay! There's the Gogg day taken care of. I'll just go home. Enter the event through here. Alright, be right back. Alright, and while we had our recording paused, we just got a massive raid from a Don Palatano. Don Platano 908. Sorry, I keep mispronouncing your name. Alright, let's hop on in. Get another. Well, we can go do the claim our daily here. Get some unit assembly metal. F diagram. I guess we can pop in for a quick thing. Get ourselves an Act guy. Act Thunderbolt. There. That just gets rid of the notification for us. Alright. You have a wonderful night, Don Patano. I totally feel the need for sleep. It's 1:40 a.m. here, but I need to do all of this on this stream, so yeah. Oh, good. Unexpected engagement. That is very nice. I am happy to autoplay those. If there's no story, then I don't care. We just go there. Sorry, just went away due to making your breakfast. Hey, not a problem, R-Gamer. Welcome back. You came right in time to see a raid, and we got a unexpected engagement stage because there's not enough story to fill this event to the max. Thank you for the follow. I got you late. I forgot to follow. There's the follow. We're just gonna let the stage beat itself because there's no story. And if there's no story, I don't care about the gameplay either. Our guys are over leveled and they can take care of all the enemies themselves. Alright, and unfortunately no one's gonna get in range of that last guy, but he'll just target us. The enemy layout is perfect for the Wing Zero. Yeah! But honestly, just hitting the auto is even faster than Wing Zero. Here we go. Almost 20,000, not bad. Not bad at all. Claim all of those. Keep moving on. Alright, unexpected engagement 1 taken care of, and let's move on to partner. One of the stages is like a 180 in music. Okay. Well, be sure to check it out. Oh no, another C stage. But it just comes as a movement penalty. It doesn't come as a deploy penalty. I'm gonna suffer through it. Because my stupid obsession about keeping the total boost as high as possible is going to, ball, yes! No. As much as I would love to use the ball, it is not going to give me at least 10%. Oh, but I should use the ball, I need to show it off. Grumble, grumble. Fine. Lose full frontal on the Zaku. Event bonus. We should have the Green Ball. And we're gonna put Amuro in the Marine Ball. Yeah, unfortunately the Marine Ball only gives a 5% boost, so I'm not keeping it, but I'll at least show it off. Limit break it as well? Fine, since you ask nicely. F diagram. Ball. Get ourselves some extra ball materials. Oh no, I have 4 balls. Whatever will I do? You. Upgrade. Upgrade. To 3 stars. Maximum limit break. Go to the doctor? Yeah, if you realize you have 4 balls, you should probably go to the doctor. Alright, let's battle. Unleashing its full potential. The Atlas Gundam destroys the Zeon Remnant Force's mobile suits one after another. That's the end! Realizing that fighting above the ice puts them at a disadvantage, the Zeon Remnants attempt to change the battlefield. God, I really loved doing the several LPs we did together, Stab, co-hosting with you, showing off games I enjoy is fun. Well, we will be doing Rise of the Golden Idol soon. I need to finish all of the Gundam stuff and the Super Robot Wars stuff so that I have some free time, and I gotta finish home renovations because that's the other thing taking up a bunch of my time. Realizing that, yeah, the battlefield, they assume that once underwater, a territory they call their own, they can face the Gundam on more favorable terms. However, their plan had one mistaken flaw. The Atlas Gundam was developed with underwater combat in mind as well, and it possesses more than enough performance below the waves to challenge the Zeon Remnant's amphibious mobile suits. I'm going to look at old case videos, mute you for now. Hey, yeah, absolutely! EO proceeds to destroy the last of the Zeon Remnant mobile suits in quick succession. Lander C. The Atlas Gundam brings it to you! With EO behind the controls, the Atlas Gundam demonstrates overwhelming power, even in underwater combat. Zeon Remnant scramble an interception squadron in a bid to destroy the Atlas Gundam. Ah, here comes more! Well, time to show what separates the Atlas Gundam from your average mobile suits. Right, destroy 6 enemies. Underwater in the atmosphere. Compared to high-speed space combat, it's as easy as an 8-beat rhythm. It's all music references. Right. Marine Ball! Wow. You can do nothing! Go, 6 enemies, let's get some reinforcements. Duelise, what's up? Enemy sub, you're mine now. Send it, I'll punch a hole in you. Huh? Oh, damn it. Figures it's got a mega particle cannon. Guess what? Chicken butt. This one's mine. Roger, good luck, Lieutenant Bull! Lieutenant Bull does not seem to be related to Chalia Bull, though. Right. Let's destroy everyone! Oh, wow. Yeah. Hey, Skunk 1958, welcome. I'm not sure, but you might have gotten a dislike for losing your hat. Oh no! Let me put it back on. Boom, there's the hat. First time fighting underwater. No, not the button I wanted to hit. The Goof custom of all things is just fine underwater for some reason. Alright, you got it back. Was it a mistake? I saw it disappearing during the raid. Favorite Gundam series? I probably accidentally hit 1 on the keypad. That turns my hat on and off. Favorite Gundam series? I'm gonna go with Gundam 00, Skunk. There you go. That also gives 2 shields of protection to, to EO. Keeping us safer. Perfect. Good job, Norris. You'll barely take any damage. How about you, Skunk? What's your favorite Gundam series? You're doing a wonderful job clearing all these guys out. And our poor Marine Ball didn't even have a chance to fight anyone. Not gonna reach anyone. Darn. Did you SP 00 Riser Final Battle? Not only did I not SP it, I still haven't gotten it. 888 means like good fortune. Ah, okay. Stupid lobster. Clawing at my new ride? What the heck? He predicted my shot! These legs aren't for show! My Grabro! Battle clear! Yoink! Grab that. EO manages to defeat the Grabro, but the damage to the Atlas Gundam bears witness to the brutality of the duel. My favorite is Seed, but I also have a soft spot for Wing. I mean, Wing was my first Gundam series, so I've got a massive soft spot for Wing as well. With its propulsion gone, it can no longer ascend to the surface. My hydrojets are full of holes. Shit, I'm sinking! Meters is the Atlas's pressure limit again. The Atlas Gundam slowly sinks into the cold, dark abyss below. As his own warning alarm blares around him, EO witnesses the Grabro deform under hydrostatic pressure. Yeah, those blueprints were suck. I used 2 SSR upgrades. Finally, the hull buckles, and the mobile armor implodes. Realizing he has precious moments before he meets the same fate, EO frantically taps away at his console. On, think! There's gotta be a way to ascend! Think, damn you! Ah, got it. Transfer the energy. I'll transfer energy to the Saber. This ought to get me back up there. Perfect. Gundam's gain. Thinking on his feet, EO realizes he can use his beam saber to propel his mobile suit upward. Huh? The temp! Shut down on me! I'm sinking! Beam Saber shuts down, however, and the Atlas Gundam once again sinks towards the pitch-black seafloor. SSP resources are too much. 4 SSP units already drained most of your weapon upgrades. Now we need a beam-propelled MS. Well, the V2 Gundam has the beam wings of light. That's its propulsion system. And the Stargazer also has a beam propulsion system, if I recall correctly. So congratulations, we already have it. Recharge. Having exhausted his last means of reaching the surface, a grim thought crosses Io's mind. And suddenly, a mobile suit grabs the Atlas Gundam by the hand. Io looks up to see Bianca and her gun cannon Aqua. You're all busted up! You even lost all your new equipment! What a spendthrift! Bianca. We saved each other, so now we're even! Io, I'll treat you when we get back. What do you want? Watch your body. Akala, 12 years straight, partner. With the support of his new partner Bianca, Io manages to escape a watery grave. The Spartan recovers the landing crafts, but after losing so many pilots and mobile suits, the crew spends the evening grieving. Board the ship in a compartment lined with the dead. The bereaved cling to the coffins and weep, as countless emotions well up in the hearts of the survivors. The evening deepens into the night. Although the Spartan bears wounds it cannot ignore, Operation Thunderbolt is not suspended, and the assault landing ship presses its advance. On the mobile suit deck, repairs to the recovered mobile suits continue day and night. Given the extensive damage to the Atlas Gundam and the gun cannon up, it will be some time before either machine is operational again. Io and Bianca are ordered to stand by in the meantime, and the pair vent their frustrations at an on-duty mechanic. Why? Why are you venting at somebody that isn't responsible for that? Exactly! I'm not the one responsible here. Besides, we're all still getting the hang of this machine. Hey, mine's fine, right? The gun cannon has more parts to change. The reactor's a mess too. You kicked the right leg off, didn't you? Yeah, I guess I did. The hell were you thinking? And you, have the mechanics focus on mine. Wait a minute. Don't act like you didn't wreck your suit too. The Atlas is the key to this mission, right? Trashing a brand new model like that? You got some nerve, pal! Ow, 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 ow! You're next! I'm sorry! Deserved. Absolutely deserved. Go? Bandit Flower. But before we do Bandit Flower, I want to go to Gundam Narrative. Can we or can we not do anything? Okay. We can get Gundam C-Packs. Not to be confused with C-Pack, the political convention. And get ourselves a spare Phoenix. Yes, combine. There we go. That gets us a Phoenix, but most importantly, we combine this Phoenix with the Narrative Gundam C-Packs. And we have the Phoenix Destroy Mode. Confirm. Achievement unlocked. Mobile Suit Gundam Narrative Expert. There's the Gundam 03 Phoenix Destroy Mode. Complete. Go grab the unit upgrade material, but most importantly, we can grab Narrative Gundam C-Packs Awakened. Yay, we got ourselves the ultimate units for narrative. Next, let's go to Gundam 00. Here, because I think we finally have what it takes to develop you. GN Arms Type E, Gundam Exia Repair, and most importantly, 00 Riser. With your power combined, I am 00 Riser Final Battle Type. Yay! That gets us some SP conversion chips, and we are done with the Celestial Being banner. Now let's build ourselves... Up. One. Develop. Developer brings Garazo. And combine. Brings Garazo, revives Gadessa, and healings Garazo. All to create the Reborn's Gundam. No. Achievement unlocked. Mobile Suit Gundam 00 Expert. Development diagram complete. And what is our ultimate unit? It is Gundam Throne Ein's Turbulence. Okay. Phew. Right here, we'll take this just so we can get the fourth and final Arch Gundam. Evil Amuro Gundam, yes, exactly. What if Amuro was evil? And not just the boring evil, but very evil. That is Arch Gundam number 4. Alright, and we can't see anything there. That's fine. Hey, good. Got that. May as well go back to the stage and keep on keeping on. No. Let's do narrative. Yeah, an SSR for narrative. Cleared 5 stages, we'll clear the rest out real easy. And all the AP, that'll get used up quickly. Main stages, that'll get used up quickly. Cool. Alright, back to Thunderbolt. Go ahead and grab ourselves another G armor. And use that to build ourselves a GM. I said use that to build ourselves a GM Sky. 2, 3. That should suffice. Let's bulk develop. 3 of you. And build an extra ball. The balls are inert. And we can combine those to get ourselves a GM Marine type. And we can develop into a GM type C ground type. And rip it off down here with a doll. It require... No. Okay, let's build an additional 3 of you. Yoink. The balls are inert. Does that mean they don't work? Yep. The balls are in my other pants pocket. Let's get ourselves a gun tank. Good. We don't have enough for this guy. We do not. We are 1 material short. But at least we can take the Gundam head. My friend's building a GM Type C space type by painting ground type since he's not paying P Bandai. Yes. Great quote. Kageto-kun is amazing. And of course, I was singing along to... We're jumping onto white base! Ah! 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 When we were jumping onto white base when we were doing the story here. Yeah, he is, he's a classic of YouTube. Those are the good old days of YouTube. We are a doll flotation device. Are both? Nope, just one. We don't have enough material, so it doesn't matter. That guy, Thunderbolt. We'll build one of you. And use that to build the mobility type. There we are. Mobility type done. We're at 47%, and that's as good as we're gonna get. And I realized we want to touch the unit database and see how much stuff gets added. Damn! We added so many good units here. Yeah, we got 934 out of 967. We're literally only missing 33 mobile suits, and some of them we will be able to build shortly. So yay! We only have 253 at max level, so... Whereas we want to get to 600 units at level maximum. We've got all the ones registered that we can, and we got all the ones max limit break that we can. It's literally just levels now. Okay, back to Thunderbolt. Bandit Flower. Oh, what? The ball works on land? Okay, I need to keep it in for another sortie just to see how the frick the ball works on land. And I'm only losing now 2%, so I'll survive. The Living Dead Division. During the one-year war, it engaged in fierce combat against the Moor Brotherhood in the Thunderbolt sector. 180 music, okay. At final battle, Daryl Lorenz clashed with his nemesis, the Full Armor Gundam, while piloting the Psycho Zaku. And with the arrival of the Siren Mobile Fleet as reinforcements, the battle ultimately ended in victory for Zeon. Although he lost his trusted machine, Daryl managed to survive and was retrieved by the Siren Mobile Fleet along with his companions. Later, during the battle at Abawaku, Daryl sortied into Gelgoog. Drawing upon his natural marksmanship, he provided cover for his allies as they withdrew. However, his new prosthetic arm left him struggling with the controls. Daryl, you alright? The reused psycho device could push an ordinary pilot beyond human limits. Surrounded by death on the battlefield, Daryl is reminded of the overwhelming power he once commanded. 8 months later, Daryl stands on a certain island in the southern hemisphere, unmarred by the war, as the waves of the deep blue sea crash against his prosthetic leg. He becomes keenly aware that he has descended to Earth. Ah, the Earth is so beautiful. Having completed 7 months of physical therapy and ground-use mobile suit training, Daryl joins the Zeon Remnant forces alongside his partner Fisher. Your new team brings together former maintenance officers of the Living Dead Division, including Billy Hickman, rumored to be a new type, and his subordinate Sebastian Morse. During the operating the amphibious mobile suit Akai, the team engages in espionage missions. Carla Mitchum, a scientist who fought alongside Daryl in the Thunderbolt sector, becomes his emotional anchor. She was rescued by friendly forces after being wounded, and later descended to Earth, where she continued to receive medical treatments. Daryl visits Carla routinely, and the two enjoy moments of respite together. And in her company, Daryl can put the war out of his mind. However, the sense of peace he feels is an illusion, betrayed by the severity of Carla's condition and the designs of the Zeon Remnant forces. Yeah, the music is 180 degrees different, but I'm liking it. Unlike the pop from December Sky, it's enjoyable. Scarred by her harrowing experience aboard the Living Dead Division's flagship, the Dried Fish, during its final battle, Carla can only maintain her ego by closing her mind off from the outside world. She was unprepared for the horrors she witnessed, and that trauma eats away at her psyche, causing her memories to fade. Be that as it may, Zeon remnants seek knowledge that only survives inside her head. Here, I have souvenirs for both of us! That's great, Carla. Natural honey is rare. Let's savor it. Right, it's great with toast, Papa! Oh no. Oh no! Oh. Errol was not prepared for that. At least he managed to avoid her calling him Daddy. You're right, Carla. What? You're right, Carla. Let's come again, promise? Yeah, I promise. Zeon remnants are determined to restore the reused psycho device. As a man whom Carla trusts, they cast Daryl in the role of her father, hoping to stabilize her mind by staging a family. Fully aware of their designs, Daryl continues to cooperate, despite his conflicting emotions. Using the massive fortress Dolos, now moored on the bottom of the ocean, as a base, Zeon remnants plan to recapture the Psycho Zaku from the South Seas Alliance. After visiting Carla, Daryl returns to the Dolos and begins sortie preparations. Once aboard the submerged carrier, Daryl and his team are briefed on their upcoming mission on the mobile suit deck. The objective is to extract the spy who infiltrated the South Seas Alliance and secure the data they gather. Daryl's Guy is equipped with special gear that enables data to be exchanged despite interference from Inofsky particles, but its loadout is drastically reduced. When Billy speaks as though he welcomes a fight, Daryl warns him in no uncertain terms to avoid combat, as securing the data is their top priority. Piloting their guides, Daryl and his team swim upstream and emerge from the river in a forest within South Seas Alliance territory. Daryl assesses the situation around them from the cockpit of his Guy and relays that information to his teammates. Yet they fail to detain the locals within their operation zone. Soon, their presence is exposed to the South Seas Alliance. Fisher, from the south! 3 cars and 4 bikes! Reluctantly, Daryl's team begins engaging the South Seas Alliance. After witnessing flames erupt near the rendezvous point with Daryl's team, Petro Garcia, the Zeon Remnant spy, is left flabbergasted by how far the mission has strayed from the plan. Whimsical music as people are dying. Okay. It's mildly off topic, but I'm a fan of the I know I've sung it before. Andrew WK Soldiers of Sorrow lyrics. Sorrow, the trembling sorrow. Let me sing the goodbye music. All the skeletons are burnt to ashes. The dying bodies go back into the earth. The gods of death will line up now. On the field they are marching. They are covered in blackness, but each one will burn bright red. Do. Skip a few lines. To dying men, to all of their good women, to dying girls, to all of their boyfriends, to dying men, to all of their women, to all our loved ones, peace we will protect. What will they have to commit to? How much will they leave behind? I pray to bring you a new day. Yeah. Another fun bit of dissonance. Singing Stabity, absolutely! But yeah, that's another Gundam song that's all happy and cheery, and what is it about? It's about a bunch of death on the battlefield. How far the plan? Straight from the plan. Oh, what the hell? They're fighting! Get all the way over there. Actually, get home. Here they come. Billy Fisher mobile suits. I see them. Where? At this rate, we can forget about contacting the spy. We'll handle the extraction. Fisher, join the battle. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the tunes, Doolies. Mission objective, destroy 3 enemies. Alright, let's get some slightly brighter screen. Where is our ball? There. Twin missile pod. The ball marine type actually works on land. How? No idea. Oh, it's got tank treads. That's how. Boom. Conditions achieved. Oh no. Crap. Ants are all over the place. We can't keep this up. Fall back to point D. Hurry before they block our retreat. Contacting the spy here is impossible. Let's regroup. Supplies are low. Give the order. All units retreat to the party table. I thought we were retreating, but you just took that as an opportunity to just kill everybody. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. We got a fair amount of these recon type back guys. Damn it! For things to go south! Here of all places! That guy, heavy firepower type. Sure, let's Iron Blade you. So the new type was right. Makes my skin crawl. Nice blade. That is an Akai firepower type. That is an Akai heavy firepower type. Wow. Right, Zaku machine gun. See, no shame in changing plans. Toss a bayonet out. You need to sleep? Hey, totally understandable, Alex. You have yourself a good night. I need to sleep too, but I won't be. Blow you up. Get a little further back. See ya. You can take care of the guys behind us. Arm, blow you up. Just 7 enemies left. Oh. Okay, that was weird. I did not expect that. Get played. Our Psycho Zaku, the thing that they're looking for, can go get the kill. And you may as well take that extra chance step to get closer to the enemy. Save ourselves, use a weaker attack instead of the EX, that way we don't need to, watch the, on-map animation. Our mounted Vulcans! Ooh. No, our marine and land ball pulled it off. guy get the kill, and that's another stage in the bag. Fisher, shoot here! That should save us! I trust him. He's a new type. Oh, I've had it. I'm never taking on a mission like this again. Sorry. Oh. Right, battle clear with almost 16,000 points. Go, that's 5 clears. After breaking through the South Seas Alliance encirclement and retrieving the spy Petro Garcia, Daryl heads back downriver in a bid to escape. But he does not go unnoticed by South Seas Alliance mobile suits. 2 figures monitor the situation from afar, namely Daryl's roommates Billy and Sebastian. Teammates. Yes. Oh no, were Commander Daryl's achievements thanks to the Psycho Zaku? Can he excel in the Akkai too? Perhaps it was a rumor to raise morale. Far from the real thing. There's a new type. I need to see it. As a product of the Flanagan Institute, Billy was identified as a pilot with new type potential during the 1-year war. Piloted a mobile suit designed for new types when fighting in the Bawaku area. And yet, he dismisses his own abilities as counterfeit, lingering on the battlefield in search of a genuine new type. And Daryl, who became a hero of the Principality by piloting the Psycho Zaku, be a true new type? Billy watches his commander struggle in the distance, intent on learning the truth. Unaware, Daryl continues to flee the South Seas Alliance mobile suits with Petro in tow. Stop attacking. There's something not right. Ah! The bridge is collapsing! Hey, we're gonna crash! Do me a favor and shut up! Daryl desperately searches for a way out of this predicament. Meanwhile, Billy studies his commander intently, trying to gauge his skills. Come on, Commander Daryl. Come on, Commander Daryl. Show me. There we go. The bridge is closing in. Which bridge? Let's do this. A Freasured Breezyard. Daryl finds his answer in using the Freezyard installed in the Akkai. Sending his machine flying, he blocks the enemy's incoming fire. Then he counters an enemy rushing into attack, even using the results of an explosion to destroy another closing in on him. Through his lightning-fast reflexes, he defies the overwhelming odds and destroys the enemy mobile suits pursuing him. I thought I heard something about a bridge collapsing. I'm probably wrong. Maybe? Leaving the danger behind him, Daryl smiles in relief. However, the enemy suit he thought was destroyed after being caught in the explosion survives. The South Seas Alliance pilot is determined to defeat him. With no means left to fight back, Daryl is once again in peril. Then, without a moment to spare, Billy arrives in his act guy and defeats the enemy. Huh? Welcome home, Commander Daryl! Destroying a mobile suit without decent weapons. You were watching? We came to the rescue. Is that a problem? Allow me to cover the rear. These two. It's Billy Hickman. Billy and Sebastian wipe out a pursuing doll squadron. With his teammates now providing cover, Daryl finally manages to escape the combat zone. Inside the cockpit, the spy Petro shows Daryl a photo saved on his device. The face he sees on screen is a familiar one. Take a look at J.J. Saxon. He was a researcher from the Zionist Science Academy. You recognize him, right? He's with the South Seas Alliance now? I'm afraid the Psycho Zaku's not the only thing they got their grubby mitts on. Oh! And he learns that Carla's former assistant has surfaced in such an unexpected place. Daryl cannot shake the feeling their fate is at work. Come on. Here we go. That is another set. Here we go. Just 5 more stages left. Only 2 of them have less than 2. This one doesn't have any story. But that is something we will need to wait for the next episode. Stream folks, do not go anywhere, but if you're on the VOD, you reach the end of the episode. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description with Fizz's free funds, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye-bye!